Alright, let's see if this works now. For some reason, it does not want to work, and I don't know why. The mic has always been a little bit of a problem here. God dang it. Alright, let's see if this is working now. I'm gonna be doing this. We'll find out. Store. Mic is good now. That's good. All right. I just need to do a restart. All right, now restart the game. All right. All right. It's not too loud or anything. Oh, I want to check. Oh yeah, it's perfect. That is perfect. All right, we're gonna start where we left off, which was starting up. I think I got here.
Okay, Commander. Everything is set for our departure. The transport contract with the mining company is a false flag Spears and I set up with their cooperation. The mining company has legally hired us to transport cargo for them. But in reality, there is no cargo.
So now it's roboting?
A destination and some very convincing paperwork.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
So, where are we headed?
We've been asked by Spears to help him out of a jam. I think we owe him.
I agree. What's he need us to do?
Spears works for Interstellar Expeditions, one of the largest archaeological collectives in the Inner Sphere.
Is it me or does
they
she
do
look
archaeological
blurry?
digs and conduct research into abandoned Star League era facilities in the
care
pursuit
anymore,
of
as long
lost
as the game's
technology from
working.
before the Succession Wars. One of the expedition's dig sites has come under attack. A rogue mercenary group is we're going in to help protect the site. Spears will provide more detail. For now, I've uploaded the coordinates.
Roger that.
Everything else, I swear, this game. They did an update on this game, and a lot of the graphics have gone to crap because of it. Because usually they look a little bit more defined and clear. Now they look a little blurry. I gotta go. Mission. Set. Let's hope we don't get stuck this time again. Let's fly the mech this time. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I might. It depends on which mech I have to use. Now, I do have some jumper. I do have a jumper, but it's a weaker mech. Per se. But I promise you, I will get a mech that I can fly eventually. Quotes. Sort of. Now, for anybody who watches this later or is watching now and not saying anything, I am using some mods, which are mostly not another mech mods, and a couple others. I have beat this game a couple times. I just enjoy playing the fun part of it. So we are going to. We're still not repaired, really? No time passed? Well, that sucks. Alright, we are going... What do I got here? Alright, so we don't have... I'll use this mech, simply because it has the flying power that you... Got armor on it. We'll see what we can do with it. Do you pick up the color of your mech? I can change the colors of my mech if you'd like. What would you like to see? You get to pick what my mech colors look like. Let me... Hold on here. I'll let you pick the colors of this one mech. Battle mech. Paint mech. Now we have all these different types. What we can make it look like. Oh, we can give it the Iron Cross Crusader House Devion look. We can also change up the colors. Yes, this mech can fly and shoot, but only temporarily. I haven't... There is a mod that allows you to use the jump jet indefinitely, but it causes a lot of issues. It likes to crash the game a lot. Oh, neat. Skeleton. You want bright purple? Of course you do. You know, let's just go for shiny then. Let's go bright purple. It's like a glowy purple. You like that? Actually, it looks more pink than purple. How's that? Like a Lamborghini. Oh, there you go. It's a glowy purple mech. That's just perfect. We'll apply that. Oh, I got that easy painter. There we go. So she's just gonna look weird. All right, let's go. Alrighty.
Attention. Prepare for battle next departure.
I don't know that one. I know it. Off the top of my head.
Hangar doors.
Looks
open.
freaking good.
Stand
Okay.
clear.
That's what. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, we'll see if I got this. I don't know. I've never tried to do this mission with this map.
Here we go, Commander.
I always use the better
Let's
mech.
see what we've gotten ourselves into.
This is the fly one, so we'll see how it
Picking
goes.
up one friendly.
Worst thing that
Just ahead of
happens, I
your
have to
current
restart the
position.
game. I have to restart
Unidentified enemy
the
units
mission.
engaging.
Copy that.
Or now we got to see the mech.
Mayday! Mayday! My blackjack has suffered critical damage, and I am under assault by Raider forces. Please, I need backup!
Don't worry, I'll drive these raiders back. Keep out of sight and hunker down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ah, crap. That was not a good thing.
Proceed to the dig site.
Also, this
Looks
game's
like
on
the hostiles
hard,
have
so we'll
launched
see what
another
happens.
attack wave.
Stay
Roger
put,
that.
stay hidden.
On the move.
You're supposed to stay hidden so I can kill these. Not die.
Another friendly under attack, Commander. Straight ahead.
You made it. Thank God. Pick a target and have at them. I could use the help.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
One slip by me, one slip by me. Alright. Oh, don't want to run into that. Did I miss one? Yep, I missed one.
It's a hell of a lot easier clearing these bastards out with some help, Commander. Spears send you?
Yeah, said you guys needed some reinforcements.
That's an understatement. My entire lance was wiped out. They came down on us like a ton of bricks, out of nowhere.
Bye, trees,
Wave
yes.
after wave. Been holding them off as best I can, but
Since we can go to
I
any
don't
planet
think
we
I
want to,
could've
we
held
don't
out
have
much
to in
longer.
here. We don't worry. We
Well,
don't worry
we're
about
here
saving
now,
the trees.
and
We
we got
kill
your
the
back.
trees.
I appreciate that.
All the trees can
Seriously.
die.
Can't tell you how good it is to see some friendly faces.
We still need to protect this site.
Copy that, but they'll be coming back soon enough. Like I said, they attack in waves, and they haven't shown any signs of letting up.
Turrets are now online and active, Commander.
Yay, I have help now. I was right. Attack comes from here.
Hostile contacts, inbound.
Looks like a mix of airborne and enemy armor, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Purple looks good. It actually does. And I have no armor on my right arm. That's gonna be fun.
Target acquired.
The only good thing about that is if I lose my arms is that I don't lose any of my weapons because none of my weapons on this mech are on my arms, they're all on the chest. Which is also bad because that's where they're aiming.
Target destroyed.
I have to go in for repairs already.
Target acquired. System offline.
Okay, I got my arms somewhat repaired. Yes. I'm not boosted. You're not boosted. I'm not boosted enough. And my jump jet's enough.
Jump jet fuel low.
Okay, come on.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low.
This is the worst to have.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Stay on him.
I'm staying on them.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Keep up the pressure.
He's gonna have to get them while I
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
I will avenge my lance mates.
Good for you, boy. Actually shoot them. Oh god damn it. Are we getting we're getting slot. Getting slammed now. Jesus. Nope, I hate cryptocurrencies and will never use cryptocurrencies. I mean, here's the thing, cryptocurrencies are a good idea,
Take these bastards down.
but in practical use and the amount of people that would abuse that because of the lack of laws on it right now, it's just not a good thing.
Target acquired. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Shit, damn it.
I swear, these Star League ruins bring nothing but trouble.
Enemy dropship approaching, Commander. Looks like they're bringing in the heavy
Not
guns.
wrong. Death from above, yep.
It's ours. There's no shame in admitting defeat, my friend. Leave now, and we'll spare your lives. You've been warned. Fight
See
us
if I
and
can-
die.
Ah, I missed.
They're fielding 2 medium mechs.
The bigger
collapsed hundreds of years ago in the early succession wars.
Target Griffin.
Lots of them, Commander. Hell of a job. Spears will be impressed, as he should be. A new
No more laws is not a good thing, though. Yeah,
I'm coming to pick you up.
no laws. Here's the thing: you need the perfect balance for something to work. You need the perfect balance of where the government keeps its nose out of it, but just enough to make sure nobody fucks with it.
Before you showed up,
That's the problem.
I lost some good friends today.
That's always been a problem with cryptocurrency. It's like, oh, what are those? What's that other digital, the digital art stuff that they were trying to say?
I'm glad we were
NFTs.
able to help. Just wish we'd gotten here sooner.
NFTs. Oof, that was definitely a scam.
You know,
It's like
we could
crypto
always
notes.
use another pilot. One with your skills, he'd come in awful handy. What do you think?
Also, crypto has
After
a
today,
possibility
it'd be an honor
of
to serve with you, Commander.
Then consider it
a
done.
questionability of
Welcome aboard.
how much it can be faked.
Even in the unlikely event that they do
They
find
say it
a data
can't
core,
be, but
I'll put
it
C-bills
can
down that
be.
it's either destroyed, corrupted, or heavily encrypted.
NFTs, yeah. I don't like NFTs are too much of a problem. Too many people have basically just scammed the heck out of that area to make it a wise choice to invest in. I don't think I would get involved in either of those, honestly. And we get, oh, I got a mech. I got 2 mechs. Nice. Where'd that come from? I don't know. Like I said, I'm old-fashioned, and I don't like people being able to track what I do. And people say, well, you can't. And I said, no, they can now. They can track everything you do now. Because they know the game. That's great. That I like cash. Think of it this way. You know how the Democrats got away with the Letitia James thing, and like, oh, we don't. She just has cash. You know, he's getting. You know, she just happens to have all this cash. Why none of the money actually hits their bank accounts? It's because they're hiding their assets. And if it doesn't go into a bank, it's technically not been given to anybody, which is, yeah. But the same thing, you know, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. There's too many problems with it, and I don't understand it enough too. I will be honest, and I don't care to. We are gonna repair all. Yeah, that's not too bad damage. No, they can. They've already proven. The FBI has caught. You remember the hacking? They would the data hack, where they would get into the systems, lock everything down, and said, "Hey, if you pay us in crypto or whatever, you can get back into your systems." They caught a lot of those guys, and they wanted to be paid in crypto. And the reason they were able to capture them is because the crypto. It's actually very fascinating how they caught these guys, and they caught them using crypto, because crypto has each crypto coin has a tracker on it, and once it hit a personal account, they were able to catch the people. So don't let them fool you. They can track cryptocurrency. It is very trackable now. It wasn't in the beginning. Truth was, it wasn't in the beginning, but after they understood how it works and what it is, the FBI found one hell of a way to track it, because yeah, then that's became very interesting. Your dad used to be a congressional aide. when he was younger. Yeah, like I said, 20 years ago, they didn't know how to track this stuff when it first came out. Now they do. And it's more. And the reason a lot of these countries are creating their own cryptocurrency is because it's more trackable than cash or bank account transfers. So, no matter, don't let them fool you. And there are workarounds for the crypto. The problem is, though, the workarounds could work against you because you can't upload it immediately. You can't upload it to verify that it's real currency. You cannot upload to verify it. You have to upload it into the blockchain, and to do that, you have to get online. And once it gets online, even if you put it into a digital wallet that's on your person and doesn't touch the internet, crypto, if it's not touching, you can't verify. If it's not touching you can't verify, it's already owned or being used by somebody else or owned by somebody else. And that's the problem. And it becomes very difficult after that. Yeah, it is. So, it is very much so a cat and mouse game. Let's go speak to Rihanna. So here's that mech. Actually looks really cool in person. Not gonna lie. You're standing out in front of it and they're repairing it. That is pretty cool. Might do that to the rest of my mechs. Air gap wallet, yeah, but here's the thing: an air gap wallet still the only way. You can't verify with an air gap wallet. An air gap wallet is still not connected to the internet. And if you do transfer it, then in order to verify, it is a good choice.
Hi, Commander. Excellent work protecting that dig site. Spears thinks you did.
I only
a
know
hell of a
enough
job.
to know that I
A
should
chip
not
off
be
the old
involved
block
in
were his
cryptocurrency.
exact words.
And I won't.
Referring to your father, of
Not
course.
because I don't. I
That's
just
quite
don't
the
trust it. I
compliment
don't
coming
trust
from
the
him.
people
As you know, your father
that say
and
it's
Spears did a lot of work
undetectable
together
and
over the years.
untraceable. That's why a
Proved
lot of
quite
people
lucrative too,
recently
for both of them.
have been getting in trouble for
Hopefully,
tax fraud.
We can continue that relationship.
They're not talking
Let's hope
about
so.
it, but
we
they're
need
able
more
to
than
track the
one
people
client
who
if we're
are
gonna survive
not
out here.
claiming their cryptocurrency.
That's what I
on their
wanted to talk
taxes.
with you about. Our next move. We're operating with a... Now we need to get to work.
What do you-
Other than that, we have more...
Like I said, air gap is not a good idea because it's hard to verify whether or not it's not already uploaded to the blockchain online. In order to do that, you have to verify that you have it. Like I said, it's a good idea, but because of all the issues with it right now, it's not quite perfected. It's like everything else. You gotta give it time to get perfected, but honestly, I think physical currency is still the best way to go. Although I will be honest, my grandparents back in the day owned a business, and my great-grandfather and grandfather they did trust banks because they came from the era of the Great Depression. And when my grandfather had the police raided his house because of a gun issue that no one had, and when the police went into the house, they found over $10,000. Claimed it as, oh, this money is illegally owned because it's, even though they had receipts and everything, which the police took too and then lost. They lost a lot of money. And honestly, that was our beef with the sheriff back in the day. Although it's fine, he died of a horrible heart attack. And I mean, it was bad. I saw that motherfucker have that heart attack. I was not unhappy about it. He's like, oh, someone call the cops. I'm like, no, I ain't. I ain't running back into my house to call the cops. I just stood there and watched. My dad thought there was something very wrong with me. I was like, you know what he did to Grandpa and great-grandpa? I don't care. That man can burn in hell. Now, I can either go on to the missions or I can go and do... Yep, they stole my great-grandfather and his money. They didn't steal it all. They didn't find it all, but they found a good bit of it, they said. And Grandpa started putting his money in the banks after that. Because it was like, well, shit. And it was legal tender, and they had the receipts for owning it. But like I said, that cop, most of those cops did not end up living to a ripe old age for some reason. I have no idea what happened there. Most of them died of heart attacks and cancer. In their 50s and 60s. 10K from back then. It was over 10. Here's the thing: if you had over 10K, it's still the same. If you have over 10K in your house, they can legally take it, which is bullshit. But at the same time, 10K is almost at this point rent for a month at this in New York. is a month's rent in New York, literally. Even at a shit hole in the wall, fucking 1-room apartment, that's $1,000 a month. So, damn. Ain't much anymore. Alright, I don't have...
The weather's really kicking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited out there.
Need another pilot. Can I get a pilot here? Yes, I can hire a pilot here. Let's see, who's the best? This is kind of sad.
Commander. I'll be in the hangar.
Nope, I do not live in New York City, nor would I want to. I've had family and friends that have moved there, and they ended up coming back within a year or two, and they all hated it. One, it was too expensive.
Service, Commander.
What they were promised they would get paid, they didn't get paid, and they ended up coming back. Here's the thing. New York City lures you in with promises of wealth, happiness, and great city and everything at your fingertips. At it. Some of that is true. Some of it's a little bit made up, and a lot of it's flat out lies. Not necessarily in that order. There's a lot to do in New York City. Well, there used to be until I'd say around 2003 or 9/11, 2001, and then everything kind of slowly started dying around there because of all the fear and bad stuff that started happening, and the eventual downfall of New York is not that far around the corner. No, I wouldn't either. Everyone I've ever talked to that's ever moved there or lived there for more than a year, or they always move back. And everybody I've ever known that's lived there, never happy. I've never liked living in cities. The closest technically I live in a city, but not a big city. I live in a small city. We have like Walmarts and Best Buy and all that other stuff, but no like skyscrapers and bright lights.
Enough build up, enough talk. It's time to find out which
I almost
will
ended up in.
seize the moment
I
and come
went
out
with some
on
friends
top.
too.
Get ready, fans.
9/11.
The
I didn't
match
think
is
about it
set
for
to
a long
go.
time, but me and my friends were going to go on the day of 9/11. We would have had a totally different flight, but that still would have been scary.
target for their opponent.
New target, Enforcer. Target acquired.
Negative on that target order.
We've got your target, Commander.
Oh, the match takes an explosive turn. The ammo pack just blew.
Alright, took out his main weapon. Green. Let's see if I can take that.
Bid farewell to that metal limb.
And I lost that.
System
Yep.
offline.
Restart mission because I'm dead. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we would have been flying into New York. We were talking about going, but the only reason I didn't is
This
because I had a
contest is
test.
now underway.
And
You can
normally I
feel
would have
the
skipped
electricity
classes to
coursing
go,
through
but
the arena.
I had a friend, really, we'll say wildish friend back then, that liked to convince me of doing things, and luckily we both decided we had too much shit going on.
New target, Hunter.
We've got your target, Commander. We're on your target, Commander.
His firepower just took a hit. Another opponent off the board. Mason is brimming with confidence.
New target, Crab.
Focus target updated. The momentum shifts as his offensive capabilities take a serious hit. His odds of winning the match are plummeting by the second. An involuntary mech customization just occurred. Metal limb is in the discarded bin now.
Can I get away with this in time?
Hey, sensor structure damage. I need help.
Mason has emerged victorious. You really gutted out that
What are
victory.
you talking about, Freeman? You're still in the green.
Commander
I'm the
Mason
one that's in
strikes him
brown.
down.
Oh, you had a tornado and he was injured? Is he okay? Let's see, can I get any of these? I need the money too badly. Alright. Oh, you lost. Ooh, that's not good. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to repair that. You know, Gem, there's funny shit coins for the election. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. For the fun of Trump and Biden and Kennedy. I don't know. Kennedy's kind of, you know, I've seen that. It's not so much their coins. It's more of a stock, and it's more of a legalized. I've seen that, and it's a legalized gambling. It started out with every candidate that was running under every party that was currently up there until they drop out and so forth and so on. And if you very much chose either Trump or Biden, your coins are up there pretty high right now. Now you can sell them and make a profit. And I say sell, but to others. But like, if you bought them low, holy shit, you'd make a lot of money right now if you sold them. And I was actually thinking about doing that, and I was like, good. Like I said, I would love to make money off of that stuff, but I'm not smart enough, and I know I'm not. I know how to do it the old-fashioned ways: throw it into a savings account or a CD account, and hopefully the bank will grow it. And there's no risk because the government will pay it off if I lose my money. So call me old-fashioned. I like a safe bet. And if the banks can't pay it back and the government can't pay it back, that means the money's worthless anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's like, call me old-fashioned. I like the old ways better. Yep, I've seen it. Tempe's and Buden, yep. Yep, I've seen that too. It looks like, but here's the thing. Oh, what is it? Oh, RFK is like really, really low. I know that. Let's see the battle mechs. I need to timeline this. I need to start updating these mechs. We're gonna load you out, and we're going to. What do I have to load you guys up with? Up over tonnage. We can fix that. Just use a couple heat sinks and no problemo. Let's get see what I can sell here real quick. Oh, are you talking Michael Obama? Are you talking Michael Obama there? Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that interesting piece of information going around too. I find it quite hilarious. Quite hilarious, indeed. You're gonna hold through October? I would do it. Hey, do what you got to do. Like I said, I'm not a smart person and know where I stand with crypto. Not because I have any bias against it or anything. I just know my limits. Yep, Big Mike. Yep, big old Mike. I don't know if it's true, but that person is more of a man than me. That's all I have to say. That person is more of a man. Michelle Michael or Michelle Bob or whatever you want to call it, is more of a man than me. And I have no issues saying that.
Lands an effective strike. Mason knocks another mech out of the fight.
Oh shit. Don't get stuck. That didn't work out. Fly away! And he could fly too, shit.
Jet fuel low.
Effective strike. Lopped off a metal limb. This could mean trouble here. Blink and you'll miss it. That component went flying. His weapon is taken out. His opponent will try and take advantage.
Come on.
Direct strike. Took out their leg. Let's see if that sways the momentum of this bout. Making it look easy. Another opponent falls.
My ass handed to me.
Say goodbye to that component. They'll have to rally after that. A spectacular finish. Mason adds one in the win column. Mason's skills are
Honestly,
on full
they are
display,
ugly,
downing another opponent.
except Melita and Trep. Here's the first lady. Then there were some women back in the day that were pretty attractive. You just don't hear about them much. I'll tell you what, the Trumps are probably actually Garfield's wife. Garfield's wife for her time was actually a looker. But you gotta understand, women looked different back then because they had to be built different back then. People think women didn't ever work, women working today is a new thing. That's not the case. Women have worked high-power jobs and low-power jobs and the same jobs and worse jobs than men in other cases. But for the most part, there have been interesting tests on it. Purple boost. Yeah, I gotta turn all my mechs purple now. Because of that, yeah. You're right. Repair. Did anybody get 2 damage? No one got 2 damage. That's good. That's a good sign. They all got that glowy purple look to them now. Take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that color shift purple. There we go. Did I get another mission? I gotta talk to... Oh, yep, got a whole bunch of missions. I'm not doing those yet. I need to make money because I have none. No, women do work on farms, and most of here's the thing. What were a lot of the first presidents? What were the first presidents? They were landowners, for one, slave owners, and also farmers. And back then, a big, sturdy woman was considered attractive. Still is today, but looks are subjective and they tell you what to like. So this new idea of women being 10s those women that are called 10s today, back then, would not be worth the value of the paper of the marriage contract, because they wouldn't be able to. What was it? It was thought that non-stocky women back in the day could not properly give children and were not healthy enough to survive childbirth. Those kind of women were not considered basically strong enough to survive life. They were considered weak. Now we consider that hot, and I don't know why. I'm not saying you shouldn't take care of yourself and be in shape, and fat is beautiful or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the idea of beauty and strength and the kind of partner you wanted is different from today. You had to be strong, healthy, and in shape back then, and you had a different type of build for even the men and the women. So honestly, the builds from, especially now since we eat way more and better in some ways. People say, "Oh, what you're eating today isn't real food." But considering what some of the stuff they were eating back then, I'll take today's over back then, honestly. I mean, hell, you know what they used for a replacement in coffee back in the day? Take a guess. See if you can get it. Back during the Civil War, it was also popular, but they used it. Oh yeah, I've ridden horses. I love horse riding. Horse riding is my favorite thing in the world. I have ridden horses. I have herded cows. Oh, you're a vegetarian, or yeah, fine. My wife is, except she likes cheese and chicken nuggets. Coffee. What was coffee made of? Not coffee beans. They used to substitute coffee because it was chicory. And chicory is basically considered a weed today, but you could cook it in the oven, chop it up, grind it up, cook it some more, roast it some more, and then you could technically get a hint of caffeine from it. And it's the root. It wasn't the actual plant or the stem. You would have to pull out the root, and it is a good substitute for coffee, but it tastes like shit. I've done it before at home to try it out to see what it was like. I could do it for about a year, but after that, I want my coffee. I want my real coffee. But if I needed a caffeine boost, chicory does have, and if done right, can be a good chicken nuggets. Yeah, she goes with the chicken nuggets. It's weird. It's not because she's not a vegetarian, and she'll eat hot dogs, which is really weird. She's not a vegetarian by choice. She doesn't like the texture of beef and chicken unless it's processed like in hot dog form or in chicken nugget form, which is really weird. I know, but it's one of the quirky things I love about her. Let's see. Oh, we're over to. Oh, okay. This is a one-on-one match. So we're going to want to go this route. I guess I'm ready. Yep, the chickery, huh? You have horses.
The electricity
horses
is surging as this arena match is about
They're
to
the
go
greatest
down.
creatures in the world.
You
I
won't
can't
want to
believe
miss a
Europe wants to
moment
eat
of
them.
the action.
I'm sorry, I have a 30-second delay on here, so I can get a good, so my stream isn't so choppy and messed up. So it does take me time to answer. I probably could switch to 15 and I'd be fine, but if I have too many problems, 30 is perfect. Yeah, but I love horses. They are not. I am running like a motherfucker right now. Mason is not full of confidence. Mason is getting his ass kicked.
His opponent lands a devastating strike. His weapon is offline.
New target, Commando.
Mason casts another opponent aside.
Come on, guys. Am I the only one taking out enemies here?
In these early moments of the match, they need to get nimble or risk becoming an easy target for their opponent.
Target destroyed.
Another mech down.
Cracked open his Glock. Oh, come on, guys. You're perfectly capable of fighting each other.
Target acquired.
I swear, these one versus, you know, these battle royale, 10-person battle royales, they never ever fight each other. I always end up having to kill people. Oh, they're actually fighting each other. I guess I spoke too soon.
Bid farewell to that middle limb.
City.
Oh,
This
Mason
week.
strikes
Oh,
down
yeah, the
another
NFT
opponent. He's
convention.
acquitting
I've
himself
heard of
well
that.
out there.
That they have in New York. I wish you well on that one.
An
At the
impromptu
you remember what
laser
happened at the
surgery right
last
in the
one?
arena.
They did not, the last convention of an NFT thing, they had the, they had special UV lights without the film protector on them,
A crippling blow.
and
His
people
weapon
got
is
severe
rendered
sunburns
useless.
from the lighting, from the lights in the convention. That one's gonna be fun. That was fun. People had UV burns all over them from the UV
Another
lights
mech destined for
because
the
they didn't have
salvage
the,
yard.
the right filters on them. That was hilarious. People had to go to the hospital. Oh. Some people went temporarily blind. That was hilarious. Nothing sounds you know better than your life is burning when you're actually burning. Retinas and skin.
Dispatches another opponent.
Oh, there's one more. Only one more. He's determined not to come here. Oh,
Target acquired.
Mason wins. He won a lot of fans and created some rivals with that performance.
yep, barely got through that one.
Commander Mason sends another to the scrap heap.
Yep, their retinas were damaged. I know about that. That was yeah, that one. I can't wait to see what happens at this one. Congratulations, you have received 100 messages today on Resting Chat. Woohoo! I have hit a milestone. Thank you, MCK. You have helped me hit a milestone. That over? Oh. Thank you for all the messages. Help me achieve something on pre-straight. Where are we at in time? Oh, we still got some time. Alright. That's not too bad damage. Yeah, I know, it's just one, but it was funny. It's the only one I've ever heard about. And so, here's the thing. It's not the ones you don't hear about, it's the ones you do hear about. And that one sets the and the one you hear about that everybody hears about sets the standard for the entire industry. That's the way everything goes. It's like the one guy, it's like the one dumb guy you heard about in the military. It sets the standard for all of them. It set the standard for all of us. So, you know, one Marine eats crayons, sets the whole standard for the Marines. One Navy guy turns out gay. All the Navy guys are gay. So that's how it goes. One Army guy destroys, $100 million worth of equipment. We all do. So, yeah, it was their fault and it wasn't their fault. They hired a shady company to do it that didn't know what the hell they were
Careful,
doing.
Commander. The
I give them
sensors
the
are
benefit of the
malfunctioning due
doubt,
to the
but at
weather,
the same time,
and your
it's like,
visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
I want to make sure. But it's just that one person.
Ava Masters coming to you from inside the arena, and we've got a
crayons.
real
Marines
slugfest
eat
about
crayons.
to get underway.
The joke is that Marines used to call bullets crayons, and that
Looks like the
they
stalemate
would
is
just eat
over.
crayons. Like how kids would eat crayons because of the not because of the taste, but because of the smell. Back in the day, crayons used to smell really good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why, but they made those suckers smell good. They didn't think you could eat them as a kid.
Donated that leg to the scrapyard. Their firepower just suffered a huge dent.
How many?
This arm is history, just like Duncan Fisher.
Really? You're gonna shoot me in the back?
Someone's walking away with a little less hardware.
Target destroyed.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't have any ballistics, so I can't make that one, but you can kill a few things. Oh, you son of a bitch, shot me in the back. Like,
Oh, there goes an arm.
Target destroyed.
we don't like people who shoot people in the back here.
Target Commando. Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired.
He's facing some early adversity here. Let's see how he responds. Well, that's one less appendage to worry about. Ammo
Oh,
ignite.
that's not good. I might lose this one.
Target acquired.
Yep, I might lose this one. I'm gonna have to be sneaky about this one. What's my favorite movie? That's a good question. That's a good one. I have quite a few. Some would say, you know what? I'm gonna have to say my most favorite movie of all time was Ice Pirates. An old classic movie that nobody knows about. That was basically during the Star Wars run of sci-fi movies. Star Wars came out, very popular movie, and MGM Studios was going to make their own version of Star Wars called Ice Pirates. Great movie. Started out with a $17 million budget. And after some shenanigans, some stolen money, and change of directors / producers / God knows what,
The pace of
the
the
budget
match is
ended up being
slowed.
$2 million.
You can see the fatigue setting in. It's all
Yeah,
about
it was
who
so
wants it
bad.
more now.
They had Ice Pirates. Yeah, the Ice Pirates. The Ice Pirates. It is you can see the potential in the movie, but if you know the story is actually a really, really good story. Who directed it? 3 different directors. This movie had 3 different directors at any given point. So I couldn't tell you who did it. But what I can tell you is the story of first, the company had a $17 million budget. That budget got slashed down to 12 after the producer ended up leaving due to creative differences with the director. The cast had been done chosen, and then the director didn't like how the new producer was doing things. So they got
Looks
into
like
a fight.
these MechWarriors are
And the
fighting
director
underwater
left.
now.
And then they got another director, but then he had to bow because he had other obligations. So no shenanigans went on there. And then the next director came on, and he got into a fight with the actors. So there's that. But every time they gotta do director or producer,
Over.
the
Mason
budget was
comes out on top.
always reduced
Nothing
because
but
money
respect after that
mysteriously
performance.
went missing. It's actually a great story. Yep, you should watch it. You can see the potential of what it was supposed to be, but realize a lot of their props came from multiple different movies because the budget was so low. The actors had to, for costumes, props, and sets, literally had to raid the garbage cans or old sets of movies that had been finished. There's a scene where you see the ship launching. It was so bad it was good, but you could see where they were going to go with it because it was actually supposed to be a trilogy, but it failed miserably in the theaters. You'll see sets from Logan's Run. The Logan's Run set had just wrapped up when this movie was starting, and they used bits of that stage where they did the shots to shoot some of the beginning parts of their movie, or middle parts, I'm not quite sure. Then you'll see weird things. Hell, here's the real thing. The solar car, the guy, you'll see this toad-like creature in there. And there was this solar car, the solar panel car that he had. Now, the guy who did that scene as the frog creature was a real person. He didn't look like that or anything, but that was his car. That was a real car that worked. And he loaned it to the producers, and he would only loan it to them if he could be in the movie. So it was just this regular guy who they threw in the movie so they could use his car. But there's a lot of interesting history in this, and you can see what this movie was supposed to be, and then realize, and after you read the story, realize how screwed up everything got because of movie politics. Not so much politics, political but movie politics. And it was kind of a sad thing to watch. But it feels like it could have been. You can see what they wanted to do with the movie, and then you can see where it also went wrong. So Logan's Run was pretty good, but like I said, they used sets, and it's just the story. I wish somebody would do a story about it. I really should, but I'm too lazy. I know a lot of the story on that one for reasons. I've actually got to talk to one of the guys on there who worked on that set. It wasn't Ro. It was God. What was his name? He worked on the set there, and he just said if you knew what happened there, you'd understand why that movie just ended up the way it did. And it's kind of sad because the original script was pretty damn good from what I understand. They wanted to like the robots, the scenes where they show the guys dressed up in the robot suits. Those were combinations of several different set pieces from different movies. It's fascinating. I mean, hell, they had a guy dressed in a suit of armor that they found in the trash can. He was supposed to be one of the robots, but they didn't have enough of the robot. They didn't have a big enough robot suit to fit him, so they threw him in a suit of armor and then stuck him in with the robots to hide. He was trying to hide, and they just said, "We're just gonna hide. We're just gonna put you in a suit of armor and call it a gag." And it worked, but it was really weird. There were so many fucking weird things about that movie that I love. And things they got right. They were like, well, the reason they used handheld weapons in the movie is because, well, you don't want to shoot a bullet into the hull. Because if you use a gun and you blow a hole in the hull, the ship's gonna lose, atmosphere. So they basically justified using swords, axes, and all these old-timey weapons they found from another set. I think it was another medieval movie at the time. It was either Camelot or whatever. And they just used swords. Also, for pirate movies, they used swashbuckling. It was ice pirates, so it was like, hey, this is why they're using swords. This is why they use laser swords in Star Wars. Haha. So it was kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting little... Like I said, there were so many weird things that worked for it, and so many things that just didn't.
New contract just came in, Commander.
I love talking about that movie. That movie
but before I get to
is my
that,
favorite. The best
I've been
part
digging
was the
for more
spacer.
information on the mercenary group that came after us.
Oh, it was a train wreck, but it was so. It was
a very nasty piece.
You
of
couldn't
work.
turn away.
Not that we didn't
it was such a
already
fascinating
know that.
train wreck. You just couldn't. You just
By
had to
every
sit there and
account,
watch it like,
they
oh, the
operate
horror,
without
but you're
regard
smiling
to
while you're watching
civilian
this
rights
horrible
and
movie.
protection, raiding and pillaging at will.
Everybody
More like
says The Room is a
pirates
horrible
and
movie.
mercenaries. They're also
But a
extremely
horror movie
evasive.
that's so horrible it's good.
I see them pop
but
up
Ice
on the
Pirates
Mercenary
was,
Review Board's records.
that was a
from
movie
time
that was
to
so
time, but
badly done.
Not
it
with
was,
enough frequency
it was good
to
too.
justify their size.
It was one of those
I'll keep
cult-
searching.
It doesn't. It doesn't have.
We all
Back in the
want our
2000s,
pound of
start getting a
flesh from
cult
these
following
bastards.
again.
So, what about this
It
new
really
contract?
did.
Yeah.
And then
Could be interesting.
things
Seems a group
happened.
of indentured employees part of
And
the
it kind
Apex
of fell
mining in
out.
an attempt. They believe the
Sounds like a
honestly,
noble cause.
there were
Maybe,
talks that they
they're
wanted
ready
to
and willing to
reboot
pay
the
for our
series
services,
and do it right this
and
time.
we could use some more sea bills
It might
ourselves.
happen because Amazon
I
owns
filed
the
the
rights
mission
to it,
briefing
and
already.
they're talking about doing it.
You just need to
I've
sign
seen
up on the
Time Bandits.
operation
I have seen
and get us where
all
we need to
three
go.
movies done
Copy
by
that.
that writer or slash director. There was Time Bandits. There was. Oh, there were two other ones. One was basically one was about being a kid. The second part movie was about being an adult, and the third was about being old. Oh, it was the crap. I know. I got it in my head now. I can't remember it. I have to look that up again. That's Who should I help? Should I help the space communist or should I help the space fascist? Who should I be about helping? Here's an important question. These are the space fascists. Essentially, they're not really fascist, but they might as well be. They're more like monarch fascist. Or should I help the space Chinese communist? Because, yeah. Yeah, Fear and Loathing. I think that was the one about... Then there was one about the adventures of Admiral something. It was a weird story, but very well done. Terry, yeah. But who should I help? Fascism? I should help the monarch fascist. Alrighty, let's help them, and then we'll just help the noble cause because that's part of the storyline. Okay, I'm building some money here. Let's see if there's anything I can buy to. Yeah, Baron Munchausen's. I remember that one. That one was about the weird stories. Rob Williams played the Headless Moon thing, whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen that. I've gotten so old I don't remember the names of a lot of movies now. I was very young when I was actually alive when most of those movies came out, which is I'm too goddamn old. I was young when those movies came out. I wouldn't say I was I gotta look because I can't remember what year those movies came out, but I'm pretty sure. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, 1988. I was actually a teenager. Huh. Go figure. I was still a teenager. How do you know? Well, no, wait a minute. Maths. Gotta do maths. No, still a teenager. No, I wasn't. Shit. God damn, that's how old I am. Never mind, I wasn't a teenager. But I really enjoyed it. You were like 10 when you saw that movie with your dad? Lucky you. That means you were born in 78. Congratulations, you're not quite 50 yet. Or 60. I always feel like I remember feeling well. The thing is, as you get older, you remember yourself being younger when you watched things or did certain things, and you really weren't that young. You weren't. You start to realize that as you get older, it's really a pain in the ass. All right, let's see what kind of stuff we got here. Oh, did I repair that Mac? No, I did not. That's gotta be it. That's only a day. That's fine. I can stand to lose a day. Contracts. Anything good here? Let's go with that. Can we buy some? Probably. You have the same birthday as Taylor Swift's child. Haha, except she's old. How old is Taylor Swift? I've always wondered that. Because everybody says, oh, she's so young. And I'm like, I thought she'd be old by now. That's the way my brain works, though. We won't buy anymore because... Really? Over tonnage? How dare you? How dare you be over tonnage? There, now you're not under over tonnage anymore. Free for all medium mechs. Let's do that one. And that'll give us...
The weather's really kicking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited out there.
Let's play with that one, see what happens.
The arena is live. We're moments away.
Let's get the weapons grouping done here real quick. Nope, you guys are all gonna be on 2.
From another exciting mech duel getting underway. Stay tuned to find out who will emerge victorious.
Yep.
Incoming missile.
Okay. Nope.
That was a hell of an ammo blast. Another opponent off the board. Mason is brimming with confidence. Oh, Mason strikes down another opponent. He's acquitting himself
Triumph of the MechWarrior, MechWill, yeah. Let's go fascism. Oh, we'll take care of that mission later. Right now, I'm just trying to build up money and experience. Doing the arena. I like the arena battles better. It actually is fun.
Direct strike. Took out their leg. Let's see if that sways the momentum of this bout. A crippling blow. His weapon is rendered useless, making it look easy. Another opponent falls. Mason's skills are on full display, downing another opponent.
Yeah, I downed another opponent. Span the galactic Rhineland. It's funny. It's really weird because it's like a fascist monarch system. Because here's the thing. One of the systems is a fascist monarch. There's another one that's a pure monarch. Down the road, a republic gets started. Then you got space communism. Then you got... Oh, I don't know how to explain it. It's more like a feudal system. But it works. And then there's just the independence, which is really weird because then you got SatNav. The SatNav League is like controls everything, but eventually they get taken out by another group that basically by an inside faction that takes them over and then controls the galactic transmitters that allow you to travel between the stars and get coordinates. And if you're removed off that galactic travel system, you're fucked. If your ship is at least.
New target cracked.
Taking some early shots here. Let's see if they can adjust, or if their opponent will keep peppering them with strikes.
Okay, where'd you go? Are you doing the same thing I'm doing? Yes, you are. Playing peekaboo. Peekaboo.
The momentum shifts as his offensive capabilities take a serious hit. His odds of winning the match are plummeting by the second. Wave goodbye to that arm.
Ah, shit. Son of a bitch.
Effective strike. Blocked off a metal limb. This could mean trouble here. Dispatches another opponent.
Got a perfect hit on me. He did. He didn't lop off the arm, but he did damage it quite a bit. I have to be careful in this last one. Might have to do this from a distance. Oh, the Centurion too. Fuck. They got at least one long distance weapon. It's gotta be missiles too. Those are hard enough to avoid. BC movies that make you scared of the outer space. Event Horizon. That's a good one. That is actually a really good one. That is a good scary movie. A space movie at least. There was one. Alien. I would have to say Alien. Alien made me really scared for a long time. Because when that movie came out, there has been nothing. There has been nothing like it. That even Alien. Everybody says Alien was a scarier movie, and I'm like,
It's over! Mason has come out on top. He really showcased his skills out there. Effective strike. Another mech destined for the salvage yard.
Alien back in the day was terrifying movie. Terrifying space movie. Because it had things that even scared guys. Because the forced penetration of impregnation and rape of a man. That scared the hell out of every guy. You're like, ooh, that is a horrible fear for any person of the human species, to be honest. That one scared the hell. The first Alien is scary, yeah. Second one, not so much. A lot of people said that was scary, but I didn't think it was. Because you knew what the alien was like, and just because they added more didn't make it any scarier. It made it more, and the Marines kind of made it campy. I honestly felt like the Space Marines made it campy. Face Raper? Oh yeah, Face Raper. I remember the Space Raper. Yeah, like I said, the Marines made it campy. And it just... I didn't think it was any scarier. I did think it was better than Aliens 3. I thought it was kind of cool to see Marines get their fight the aliens, but honestly, well, how do I put this? While Marines are not the smartest bunch, they are excellent. And I mean excellent in exterminating things and figuring out how to exterminate things or people or places if given enough armaments. And I felt like the movie just kind of made the whole thing very tongue-in-cheek. Some of the actors were really bad choices too, not gonna lie. Yeah. I did like the homemade, but like I have actually seen that been done before. It's kind of funny. I have seen Marines make homemade foam flares in Iraq. It is, but the way they did that in that movie, I don't know. There were just things I did not like. It is an overwhelming creature, but
it's showtime!
I just didn't
this should
like
be one hell of a match.
I feel like...
What if it doesn't live up to the hype, Jackson? This is why we always stick to the
Well,
script.
I'm not a Marine myself. I will give them the respect that I feel like they did it badly. They did portray the Marines very badly in that movie. They could have done a better job. Maybe that's just me.
Now we've got a fight in our hands. Gotta love MechWarriors who aren't afraid to mix it up. Folks, he sent another opponent packing to the scrapyard, building his personal museum of defeated rivals, Jackson.
Yep, I did a 4-on-1 mission.
Folks, he sent another opponent packing to the scrapyard.
I was actually able to get more people, and I decided, I'll do it one
rivals,
person.
Jackson.
I don't need arguments. Let's see how this works out.
Direct hit, the arm goes flailing. Oh, I hope that wasn't his bowling arm. Oh, he just took a massive blow. Arm just hit the deck. I hope he wasn't too attached to it. God, now with a devastating blow. He gets hit with 4 shots like that, it will be
Yeah, I think you're right. That would actually make sense.
New target, fire starter.
I could see that. I could see it being an allegory like that.
Target acquired. New target, urban mech.
Urban mech easy to take out because it's slow moving and fires. Life Force is another scare. I know that movie. I can't think. I know the name. Can't think of the movie. I can't visualize it in my head. I know it.
Come on. He got absolutely hammered. Should change his name to the Nail. Cotton, this could be a turning point. His weapon systems have been damaged. This could spell trouble. I can spell trouble already. TRBL trouble.
Oh,
erroneous.
That one was close.
Folks, Mason scores a clutch victory. This was a heck of a finish. You really left it all out there, Jackson. Seriously, I think I see an arm and a leg.
Don't know how that happened, but I won. I won. We'll steal the commando and then take. I have a backup. Have you ever seen Species? That was a good spare. It wasn't technically a space movie, but it was an alienish type movie. It was and it wasn't. Species was kind of an interesting movie. That one was a pretty freaky one as well. It's just too bad that, again, the problem with that one it was a lot of, the actors just didn't fit, I'll say. Firestarter. Might be a good buy later down the road. We'll see. I can't pick something else up first. Let's repair it, see what happens. Species, yes. It was basically a movie where the Earth, America or Earth received a transmission from space on how to genetically manipulate and create the DNA of the species, but it was really, really weird. It was basically like how they conquer planets by sending out the DNA plans, and then they would conquer and breed and all those things. It was really, really weird. Yep, it did. It actually kind of did look like Alien, but they made it more. They made it look more feminine, except in the second one where they made it look more how I put this, more don't know how to explain it. They made it look they made it look feminine without, but also disturbingly evil, like demonic. They made it look more like a feminine demonic look to it. I think we're good there for now. Yeah, biochemical demon. That would be a good way to put it. Have you seen the sequels to it? The horrible, horrible fucking sequels to it? They were bad. Real bad. Yeah, let's go with that group. Maybe the second. Basically, they brought one back from Mars and they made something weird. They had another one on Earth. Something weird.
Heavy metal on radar. Another mech out of the fight.
Ooh, fuck, that was right in my backside.
Commander, that mech is about to go critical.
His weapon took an effective hit. Oh my, just suffered a forced amputation. The match has just begun, and if they don't start maneuvering, they'll be easy prey for their opponent's onslaught. Oh, Mason strikes down another opponent. He's acquitting himself well out there.
New
On your target.
A forced amputation.
target destroyed.
Commander Mason sends another to the scrap heap. Say goodbye to that component. see how he responds.
Centurion.
His weapon is taken out. His opponent will try and take advantage.
New target.
Tango assigned. I can't sustain damage like this much longer.
Just went off in here. Ammo pack ignited. His firepower just took a hit. What a performance! Mission would not be denied.
Nope, I will not.
Dispatches
I'm
another
gonna
opponent.
Call this one a quits now. We've been going for about 2 hours, which is about normal here. Thank you for coming, MCK, and those who come later and watch this. Thank you for coming. Oh, the thing. Oh yeah, that. Which one? There's been 3. There's Jar. I bet you're talking about John Carpenter's. Okay. But with that, I'm going to call this stream quits. And it was fun coming here, and I'm glad everybody who comes and I'm glad you enjoyed this, MCK. Glad we got to talk. Anybody else who comes on here, like, subscribe, enjoy, and y'all have a nice day. And I am out of here.
Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. 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 Trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. 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 S. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. 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 S. Don't SO. 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 Trust China. SO. Trust China. SO. SO. China. SO. Don't trust China. SO. China. SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Oh.